Good morning, everyone. Eli and I are here to make another instrument with you this week. I hope that things are going well for you at home and that you are enjoying your family time. You can see Eli has really dressed up for the occasion. He is wearing his pajamas, but I did put on clothes, regular clothes for you, not just my pajamas. So this week we're gonna make clicking castanets. All right, there we go. So what you're gonna need this week are some strips of cardboard. This you can see was our best friend Amazon box, all right? And you need 2 pieces of those, 1 for each hand. And if you can use a ruler, you want to measure it to be about 6 inches long and 1 inch wide, and you want 2 of those, all right? Then you also need 2 pieces of cardstock. I chose a green for today. And the cardstock should be about 3 inches long and 1 inch wide. You need 2 pieces of that. You're gonna need some tape. I love packing tape. It's nice and strong, but Scotch tape will work for this too. You're gonna need something to click. So I used on this castanet, I used keys, and it makes a nice loud click. These were just some keys I found in one of the drawers at my house that I have no idea what these keys are for. But you could also use some pennies or other coins. Or I also found some buttons in a craft container and started making a castanet with buttons. These ones are gluing, so the glue is drying. So if you want to glue on your clicker, whatever it is, you are probably gonna want some glue as well. All right, so let's get started. So the first thing that you wanna do is paint or color your strips of cardboard, or if you wanna leave them plain, you can, but I think they look so much better when they're colored. So Eli, instead of having him paint, I'm gonna have him just color. And I will go ahead and color a set myself while we're talking. So what have you been up to? Have you been playing games? Have you been going on walks? What's the best thing that we're doing, Eli? What do you like the best so far about the stay at home right now?
You don't have to get up early and go to school.
We don't have to get up early. I am with you on that one. Getting up early is very hard for me. Although some of you,
it's not hard for me, but I just don't like getting up.
It's just still nice. Is it nice to just be in your jammies all day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then going to Placer is also really great to get lunch.
Yeah, we've been going to Placer and getting lunch there, which is kind of a fun little outing to just leave the house for a minute. For those of you that don't know, Placer High School is offering free lunch for kids 18 and younger, which is, I guess they just have an absolute ton of food and they're getting more food every week. And so I went to check it out and they said, go for it, come on in. And it's been just kind of a nice way to go and every day pick out something for lunch. Every Monday through Friday.
And the food is good.
Eli says the food is good. Is it better than what I make at home?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Well, that's okay. I won't be too offended. All right. Are you done coloring?
No. I haven't even finished one side.
Okay. Oh, you haven't? Oh, you're getting fancy. Now what I did was now this one has some black on the back side of it. So I can't really, let's see if I could take that black part off. But, okay. So other than getting to sleep in, is it fun to like just do your work at your own pace? Or do you just miss seeing your teacher and having her walk you through it?
I don't know.
It's just different. Yeah.
Chinks.
Okay, so what I'm doing is, because this bit of cardboard had some black on the back of it. I'm just peeling this stuff off.
Mom, do I have to color the inside of it?
You don't have to color. You know what? That's a really good question. You don't have to color the inside of it. It's really most important that you have the back side colored, because like this piece of cardboard had some writing on it. So I'm going to use this part for the inside, and this will be my outside. All right, so I think we can get started now. You have just one done, Eli?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to give you this one just so that we can move it along.
One really fast, but just
this
do
one smells
color.
really good. Okay, so the next thing that you want to do is put on your, whatever your clicker is going to be.
Smell together.
So you take that piece of cardboard that you colored or painted, and you want to fold it in half. And it is kind of important that you get it in the middle, but cardboard is sort of forgiving. That means that even if you do it wrong one time, you can probably fix it and get it right the next time. So you want to fold that colored piece of cardboard, whether you painted it or colored it, fold it in half. And then your inside is where you're going to put your clickers. So like I said, if you decide to use pennies or buttons or something like that, you might want to glue them on. So this glue is waiting. Eli, what do you want to use? The keys?
Yeah.
If you're going to use the keys, what you want to do is take some tape and tape those keys on, unless there's something that you know your mom or dad really doesn't want back. Here, Eli, if you use the packing tape, which packing tape just sticks so well, you're probably going to need to, I don't know if you can even see that, you're probably going to need to cut a piece of it in half. So here's one piece for you, Eli. Did you fold your cardboard? Oh, here you go.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, so on one end, and you want to stick your key on so that it is sideways. Let me just show you. Stick it on so it's on there sideways. All right, we want to get as much click as possible out of this. And you might find that when you tape it, that your tape goes around to the other side. That's okay, don't worry about that. All right, you got that key on?
I think I need more tape.
You needed more tape? Okay, here you go. Let me get you another piece. It is kind of helpful to have an assistant, but you don't have to. You could figure out how to do this all by yourself, I bet. Ooh, I love packing tape.
I don't like the sound of it.
You don't like the sound of it?
Kills
Didn't you say
me.
that last week?
Yeah.
Okay,
So.
here you go. Now, on the other end, let me just show you this. On the other end is where you're going to put your other key. But to balance it out, I would put it opposite. Because if you put, this is the heavier part of the key on this end. If you put it like this, I think it'll be a little off balance. So I would put your key, if you've got two misshapen objects, I would put your key the opposite way. So go ahead and tape that on. I've got two pieces of tape ready for you this time, Eli. And you want to put it all the way at the end. Put your key all the way at the end. There you go. I've got another one ready for you. Here you go. Okay. Now, see if it works. Ah, it works. The problem is that if you don't have these little finger holders, it's hard to hold on to it, right, Eli?
You can't even open it fully without
Yeah.
the holders.
So the next thing that we need to make are these little finger loops, and that's what this colored paper is for. So take that little piece of colored paper, you're gonna fold it into, or kind of roll it into a loop, like this, and then tape that together. There you go. I'll do the other one for you. So that you have a nice loop. You don't want to measure it to your finger because then it will feel too small when you put it on. It's better for it to be a little bit bigger than a little small. Okay.
Inside.
If you want to, you could glue these on, but I find that tape just works best for this sort of thing. Take another piece of tape, and this one you're gonna have to cut so that you have kind of a long, skinny strip of tape. And then you're gonna glue it or tape it right on the middle part of your castanet on the outside. So how we're gonna do that,
It's bigger than my finger.
Here you go, Eli. I'm gonna let you do it. I'll hold it for you. So go in one end. Go ahead. Go in one end and secure it down. No, you don't have to go. The reason we're doing two is it doesn't have to go all the way through. Just tape the one end down. There you go. Oh, you tried to go all the way through. Your piece of tape doesn't have to go all the way through. Just do one end and then do the other end with the other piece of tape. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Okay, let me show you what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's just hard.
So if I put it here and I just keep that little bit, maybe if I let you just do it, maybe you'll have more success if I'm not holding it. How about we try that? There you go. It was easier without me. Yep, just like that. Okay, then here's another piece of tape for that other end. And this part, you might need your mom or dad or whoever's helping you to work on this part with you because it might be a little tricky to get it on there and make sure that it sticks. There we go. All right, then we're gonna take our other loop, here you go, and do the same thing on the other side so that we have two little finger holders.
Now I can play.
Okay, here you go. Now after you've made your instruments, I would love for you to send me a video of you playing them or a picture of you with them. I'd love to see what you are doing. Here you go. Here you go, stick your finger in there. Yep, perfect. All right. Oops, this one came off.
This one needs to be.
Oh, I see what happened. Okay, you ready to play yours, Eli? Give it a whirl.
Oh, this one's coming off.
Maybe we'll try a little bit more of the Scotch tape.
It needs more.
I think sometimes when you're using tape, if you put your fingers all over the sticky part, then it has a hard time sticking to where it's supposed to stick. So, or maybe it's that the packing tape isn't working so great on there. Here we go. Now try it, Eli.
There we go.
I think the Scotch tape works a little bit better on there. All right, give it a try. Pretty good. Okay, how about we do, let's do,
Super Mario Bros.
I don't know that one. Let's do row, row, row your boat. Here we go. Ready? Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Hey, pretty nice. Hey, that's pretty good. So there you go. There's your clicking castanet. If you want to get really fancy, you could put some stickers or other decoration on there. But I hope that that's a fun instrument for you to make this week, and you can click your way around the house. And I will look forward to seeing you next time. Next week is spring break, so I won't have a Sound Builders video up for you. I think Eli really likes it. I won't have a Sound Builders video up for you next week, but the week after that, I have something else ready to go for you. So take care, and I'll see you soon.